We're back! Well, I'm back. Welcome to a special Jack solo stream, where I'm totally sitting here alone and the person next to me is totally not, at least from the beginning of the stream, Tifa. It looks so weird.
I kind of missed our back hats.
The head turn killed me. I was trying to keep it up. Thank you, Dark Lord. You went first, but I think you were here first. Do I see redemptions? Because I had an issue with that yesterday when I was watching Benjima. No, I don't see them. Hello,
bright.
Psycho. That's thank you for resubbing. Love. Same to you, Mame. Love. Can you tell that I haven't done this for 2 weeks and I'm trying to get back into it?
It's been a while.
Hello Dark Lord, hello Psycho, hello Mame, hello everybody. Congrats on being first and seconds and thirds to Spite Skinner. Happy Tuesday.
How has everyone been? It feels so long.
Disclaimer, this will still be a solo stream.
Yes, it will be.
But I've brought in Tifa so that we can do the beginning of the stream together before her back gets all backy. And then she can fuck off and we have fun together. Because Tifa also hates Star Fox.
That as well. So once the game starts, I will be gone.
Yeah. Tifa hates hedgehogs, fun,
foxes,
stars,
yeah.
foxes. Yes.
All of them. Spaceships. I think there's spaceships.
There's spaceships.
Barrels.
There's pew-pews.
Yep.
That's all true. Helping a relative move for renovating is so much fun.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. So now you also have to help renovating.
I remember helping with the moving. I don't remember that including the renovation as well. You're doing an amazing job helping with that though. Having moved into this apartment 10 years ago now, I think? Soon to be 10 years, something like that. 9.5, it doesn't matter. A while ago. I remember the stress of moving in and my disdain and my hatred for the renovation part. And I can tell you that all the help is appreciated.
So it was just fine.
If your relative might not have told you as much as you wanted to hear, I want to tell you on their behalf. It is such a load off somebody's shoulders. Thank you for that.
That was somehow very deep. Yeah, everything.
We're gone for 2 weeks and I return as a saint. Look at me. This is the new Jack. I'm positive. I'm wonderful. For now.
No, but that is indeed very nice. Renovating sucks. So it helps if you have some help.
They did tell, so that's nice. Good. I am very happy that they did appreciate you. Tifa, what did we do for 2 weeks?
It was a really nice 2 weeks, I gotta say. Like, our plans did not fully go as we planned.
Yeah, we mentioned that before we left. We had planned to go to Prague for a few days, but before vacation even started, we cancelled those plans because 30 degrees in the shade, and we've been there before. It's not a city that cools down very easily in our experience. So like, we'll just lay on the ground naked at home. I don't need to pay a chunk of money and travel for a bunch of hours just so that I can be miserable somewhere else. I'd rather do that at home.
2 weeks in like the full sun doing stuff's a bit too much for us.
Yeah.
So in the end we had a relaxing week at home, I want to say.
Yeah, and then you came to me and you were like, hey Jack, you know it's my brother's birthday next week, right? Yeah. Do you want to get him tickets for a concert to an artist that he recently found and really likes? Yeah, sure. Tell me what you get for me. Like, tell me the price. I'll pay along. Wouldn't it be really fun if we all go together as like a memory event kind of thing? Yeah, sure. I didn't know what musician. I didn't know the music, and I'm not a fan of concerts. I do enjoy music. I don't enjoy other people with my music. For the same reasons I don't like going to the cinema.
I like solitary music.
Yes, I like listening to music. I like listening to music with you. I don't need to go to a concert where other people will block my view, or they will smoke around me when they aren't supposed to, and things like this. So like, yeah, sure, no, we can also go along. And then Tifa is like, cool, help book flights and hotel because the concert's in Istanbul. Remember how we cancelled our trip to Prague because it was going to be 30 degrees there? Guess what the temperatures in Istanbul were? Spoilers. On the coldest day, it hit 31.
To be fair though, when I looked it up, it said like 25. And we were only going for like 4 days anyway.
We cancelled 4 days in Prague for being 30 degrees.
Yeah, but 2 weeks of full heat would have been too much anyway.
But we would have gone for 4 days.
Yeah, but then if we also would have gone to Turkey, then that would be much more. And it's like...
That's 86 freedom temperature units, exactly.
So Jack was like, oh, I don't want to go. I don't want to go to Turkey.
I don't want to go to Turkey.
I don't want to go listen to music. So I'm like, fine, then you don't come along. You stay here. And so, I go. We're independent people. We can do things separately.
All of this is true. All of this is true. And Tifa says 2 sentences, but I have 2 hours worth of counter-argument. So, do I at some point, or did I now at some point, want to visit Turkey? Yeah, why not? I want to see what there is in the world. I want to go to places I haven't been to. I've never been to Turkey. Do I want to go to Turkey when it's 30 degrees to one of the most populated cities in the world, 16 million people just in Istanbul?
I did not.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Do I want to be among all the people while it's hot, going to a country that in the last 12 months has economically completely screwed itself, as in their currency, the Turkish lira, has I think devalued by, what was it, 90%? That like, or was it 90% inflation? Anyway, things have doubled in price. So is now a good moment to go to Turkey when I will most likely be miserable and things will be way more expensive than they would have been last year?
Yeah, but then we should have gone last year. It's always to do anything, to buy anything, go anywhere was always yesterday.
I understand that on an objective level, but in my feelings that doesn't matter. But yeah, so I was like, yeah, I'm not coming along. I'm not doing that. And Tifa was like, then I'll go by myself. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. You can do that. I'm just saying I'm not gonna come along. I'm not telling you to stay here. Like, I don't want to be spending time without you, but I'm not gonna hold you back. And then Tifa was like, are you sure? I'm like, yes. Are you sure? Yes. Are you sure? Let me think about it.
So it's like, I want to see where you're going first before I decide. So I'm like, I can't book places based on 4 people if you don't say if you're coming along.
I caused the ultimate hen-egg problem. I didn't want to even look at going until there was a more solidified plan, but there couldn't be a more solidified plan until I gave my input. We had a fun 2 days arguing about this, didn't we?
Yes, we did. Because either you have places for 4 people, or you don't. Prices completely change.
Yes.
The options where we can stay completely change. But in the end, as I expected already, Jack came along because there's no way he stays alone. Because,
and this needs to be said, I mean, you already know this if you've been here long enough, but I think it needs to be said. The reason why I came along in the end is because I'm utterly adorable.
So precious.
Because despite my complaints, at the end of the day, I was thinking to myself, it's my vacation, it's Tifa's vacation. Do I want to spend the time with her? The answer, after 13 years of relationship, is still yes. So do I want to spend 4 days without her? The answer to that is no. But that means I have to go along with this.
But I was very proud of you for flying.
And I had to fly.
And you had to fly for 3 hours.
Yeah, which was not easy on me. But we went, we flew, we arrived.
And I kid you not, first of all, the moment we got out of the plane, there were cats.
One cat.
Like, the only thing I really knew about Istanbul is like the whole bazaar thing, which you have a lot of in especially that area of the world, and cats. And I kid you not, I was not disappointed. We got out of the plane and you go through like this hallway thing that they attach to the plane.
Yeah, there was like a staircase. They put this like thingy on there so that you walk through this like movable tunnel into the airport building. So that you land at the gate. And we walked through there and immediately there's cats. I was so happy. I felt like everything I expected from the city, which was cats. Nothing else really. We're there immediately. And the cat was adorable and wanted to be petted and stuff.
Which is also one of the of the pictures I posted on Discord. Because the one thing I told myself, I'm not going to take too many pictures. I never really do anyway. But I want a picture of every cat I touch.
Yes, and you can find all of them in Discord in the pictures channel.
The first 2 hours we didn't get very far because I had to stop at every cat. And that's basically every 10 meters.
Not the first 2 hours. So
now, after waiting at the airport. I'm not counting that time.
Here's the thing, in case you didn't pick up on that yet. I like to live a quiet life. I mean, streaming is kind of like my creative outlet and where I'm extroverted and larger than life and make fun and stuff. But when I'm not streaming, I lay on the couch, I sit on the couch, I play video games. And if it wasn't for Tifa, I would be the kind of person that at some point they go shopping and then the cashier person tells them, yeah, it's $15.99, and I'll be like, oh God. Because I haven't spoken in 3 days. And I didn't even know I had a thing in my throat. That's the kind of person I would be if it wasn't for being in a relationship with Tifa. So, I flew there, I survived the flight. We get there, and my very first Turkish experience of Istanbul, I don't know if Istanbul is representative of all of Turkey, but we get to immigration. And I just realized then, yeah, of course, we left the European Union. Now there's passport controls and stuff, which is fine. I just didn't expect it. So we line up, and Tifa goes first. And there is this Turkish police officer sitting there, and he doesn't say anything. And his face is something like...
I think that's part of having a customs job. You have to be grumpy. I've never met a smiling customs officer.
I mean, it was late in the evening, local time already. Maybe he had a long day. Maybe he needs to put this face on. Maybe he just hates us in particular. I did not ask him. So Tifa goes up to him. She says hi. He says nothing. Tifa gives him her ID. He says nothing. He takes it. Then he said something to you.
Take my glasses off.
Yep, Tifa was also wearing a mask because, COVID is making rounds again. We don't need to catch something when traveling. That's
no, my mask I already had off.
Did you?
I had to take off my glasses for the picture you need to take.
Yeah, but he kind of grunted at you 3 times until you understood it was the glasses.
Yeah.
So she does. And then he takes a picture to verify that it's her against the picture. I'm not a customs person. I do not know this. And then he takes a piece of paper and stamps it and puts it on the desk and pushes it over to her. And she grabs it and she looks at it, and it's in Turkish with some English somewhere, super tiny fine print. And so she asked, okay, what do I do with this? And he just looks at her.
No, the moment I started speaking, he shouted at me to go away.
No,
I didn't get to finish my line.
First he didn't move, he just shouted something.
Oh yeah, okay, bye.
And then she finished her sentence, and then he kept shouting, and eventually into the shouting he added this. Okay, thank you. So I know not to talk to him. I just take my piece of paper and it says something about I declared customs, which I didn't.
It's an entry. thing for some reason. Like, it's a pass you receive when you enter the country, and apparently you also have to show it when you leave, even though when we left we didn't have to show it, but that's a story I'll still come back about later.
They didn't even ask about it.
But as well, we were waiting for my family to arrive because we decided to meet in Istanbul because it's easier traveling wise. And after they arrived, we went outside to get to the taxi that we booked, and I kid you not, pure chaos. I know it's a completely different country, completely
My brain
different
shut down
world.
seeing the scene unfold before me.
I've been to Kosovo, Pristina, and there I already thought the driving was kind of chaos. Like, everyone just goes wherever, drives in front of each other, do whatever they want. But I have never seen anything like in Istanbul. There's no traffic rules.
I don't know how to... There are traffic rules. I'm pretty sure of that.
Not that I could see.
You wouldn't see that if you are a tourist and you're accustomed to something else.
It was so funny to watch.
I don't know a better way to describe this, but if you've ever seen videos of traffic in India, you know, where they have like 10-lane roads and they all go crisscross and there's honking every second, it was like not quite as much as that, but like 80% of the way. Like, there were like 6 lanes, I think, and just road in front of the airport building.
Something like that.
2 of them were blocked for, I don't know why, construction works or whatever. So the other 4 were just a steady stream of cars. Traffic police kept circling, telling people to keep driving, to not stop. And they just weaved, and I just stood there like...
It's really funny to see. I want to say people in Istanbul drive like they don't care if they live or die.
But at the same time, we've been through the traffic there. We've taken the bus to get around the town, the city and stuff. And we've done 2 taxi transfers. There was not a single accident.
A lot of the... I want to say 96% of the cars you see all have scratches and stuff, which seems very normal with how they're driving. But we didn't see...
A lot of them were also really old cars.
No, we didn't see a single accident. It somehow works. Like, everyone just goes first and all you hear in the city is honking. But it's not the aggressive honking where they keep having it pressed like you see a lot here in Germany. It's the, hey, I'm coming sort of honk. Just say beep, beep.
Yes.
But that's all you hear in the city. Beep.
And like, processing this took me a while because like I've lived in Germany all of my life, and to me honking is an aggressive thing, or an accident is about to happen, or I need to warn you about something kind of sound. So to almost constantly hear people honking, even though it's meant completely different, like, I needed to adjust to that on like an emotional level. Because to me, that sound means something very different. To them, it's just like, hey, coming on the left, coming on the right, behind you.
Yeah, they come from every direction. And
like, for them, that works beautifully. It's like a whole song and dance. And the traffic, no matter how like many cars there were, in Germany, it would have been traffic jams all over the place. It kept flowing, honking and flowing, but still flowing.
But it worked. It was amazing how well it worked, because it didn't look
day, I was
like
mesmerized. It was, you know, when you see like videos of like these big swarms of fishes like going in groups, and then sometimes there's a whale like eating some. It's like that group of fishes, like a school of fishes, just weaving and moving around it.
Basically,
it has something.
Can't break the rules if there aren't any. So it doesn't look like there are any rules.
To us,
the city really is an elbow first. Like, you have to take... You have to take priority, you have to take first, you have to not stand still, don't doubt. You're not gonna get anywhere if you do. Everyone just goes. And like I said, it works.
Welcome back, mommy. I hope your dinner was delicious. But at the same time, not in a... If you move at the wrong time, you're gonna get hit and die kind of thing.
If I would, I would.
If you were driving, that's why you don't have a license, and neither do I.
If I would get on a scooter, I would die there.
Nothing happened to us, and nothing happened to anybody as far as we could observe. So their system works. It just, to me, feels like it shouldn't. Like, I don't mean this like I'm trying to say like one system is better than the other. I'm trying to explain that to me this was completely alien, and it took me days of being there to like go like, yeah, no, I would do it different, but I see that it works.
But there's also way more traffic than what we're used to.
Because there's 16 million people in that city.
That is one thing I underestimated, how huge that city is.
How
it
populated.
Is massive. So many people.
We've been to London for Christmas a few years ago, and I thought London is like, that's one of the biggest cities, right? There's a lot of people, especially during like Christmas season. There's tons of people. And this shitty part of myself kind of made me believe like, yeah, I've seen it. There's tons of people, whatever. I've seen it all. I ain't seen shit. I have not seen 16 million people live in a city and be everywhere. Again, I think you need to experience it for yourself, because it wasn't like we were standing like sardines, like shoulder to shoulder everywhere. We took the tram, we took the bus, we didn't take the underground.
That is true. There's just masses everywhere.
There's always people.
There's not a single place where we've been where it was quiet.
Yeah.
Even the parks completely full. We only had like 3.5 days, so we took...
Yeah. We did everything we could. We tried to see do like a sampling of Istanbul as best we could.
Yeah, especially the first day we walked around a lot, tried to go to like some of the tourist spots, so obviously it's really busy there.
But again, despite it being super busy, it was never like push and shove.
No, it was a better busy in that regard than in London.
Yes.
Because there, if you go to like the shopping streets, you do walk like sardines and you get pushed around, and that wasn't the case there. It just felt a whole lot more busier, intense. Does that make sense? Like your mind's constantly on. I felt like it couldn't shut down. It's also, of course, a new area, new environment. You want to see everything. Everything is brand new. I
found that really relaxing, actually, because for 4 days my mind kept racing completely. There was always some sound, some sight, something to pay attention to. So in a way, I just went on autopilot. I mean, I took in everything. I can tell you where I've been. But at the same time, I didn't like have time for any deeper thoughts. It was like brain off and enjoy, which to me is really relaxing.
One of the things I found the most shocking, actually, but if you think about it, it's not shocking at all. We arrived at the hotel around midnight, I want to say.
Half one.
And we were in Taksim, I think you pronounce it. It's quite a busy area in Turkey as well, like a bit more modern, lots of shops and everything. And everything was open. We drove past like hairdressers and it was full at midnight with people cutting their hair, shopping, everything was open.
When we were in the taxi driving to Taksim, which taxi in Turkish also means taxi, it felt weird to me, but whatever. When we were driving to the hotel, I saw open stores and people walking on. I'm thinking, it's midnight. These people are going to bed, right? So we eventually get to the hotel. The city is such a maze. At an uphill climb at almost every point, our driver couldn't find the hotel. He drove around for 30 minutes trying to find the street he needed to go into to find the hotel. In the end, he gave up. He asked us if it's fine to drop us off, and we said, yeah, we can just walk for 50 meters around the corner, it's fine. But we get out, we check into the hotel, we drop our stuff, and then your brother went like, I still need food. And I'm like, it's almost 1 a.m. You're not gonna get food now. And her mother agreed. It's like, I mean, we can have a look, but it's 1. Where you gonna still get food? So we go outside, we walk around the corner a little bit, and then we get to this shopping street, and suddenly there's people everywhere.
It was so full.
Families with their young children coming out of stores because they just went shopping, and I'm like, dude, why are there kids here? It's 1 a.m. Shouldn't you all be in bed?
But it makes a lot of sense, because when you go in the morning, during the day it gets so warm. It was a really I start swelling a bit usually when it gets warm, and at some point I could not bend my fingers anymore because of how swollen they've gotten. It got so
She kind of
inhumanely
went,
warm.
I think it was Veruca Salt in Willy Wonka and the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
So it makes sense that most people stay inside during the day.
Yeah, and when you
can
come out,
tell
it
the
cools down,
moment
yeah.
it cools down a bit, like later in the afternoon. The streets start getting busier and busier, and shops are usually open from like 10 a.m. to like 2 a.m.
From 10 a.m. to 1 a.m.
1 a.m.
Normal opening times, 13 hours until 1 a.m. I have never seen anything like it. It was, again, if you think about it, you escape the heat, so you go later in the evening. Social life and everything just is later in the day. A lot of countries where it's really hot do that. Spain, for example. But if you're not accustomed to that, you see this and you're like, why is there people at 1 a.m. here? Like,
it's an interesting city. I would, if you have the chance to go, I would recommend going to see it once. But like I said, the best thing was the cats. And you had so many like cat houses on all the corners.
Everybody feeds them, everybody pets them, everybody gives them like water. Everybody builds houses for them. That was adorable.
It was really cute. They were very well taken care of, which with the amount of cats, I thought it was kind of shocking. I expected to see more sick, underfed cats.
I mean, I knew that a ton of them. I also expected that at some point they would just treat them like a pest. You know, like pigeons. I don't ever see anybody take care of pigeons because like nobody likes them. City pigeons? No.
It was nice to see. All the cats were well taken care of. They were all super sweet. I mean, they get used to being petted. And
one scratched you though.
One scratched me, but that was my own fault because I was petting her at first. Then she saw some food, which she was going for, and I kept petting, which you shouldn't do. So she thought I was stealing her food, which is
a very Tifa thing to do.
Oh yeah, can't even see it. Super small scratches.
I was thinking she's gonna say I only have.
That's like
3 fingers left now.
3 tiny nails.
Look at my nubs.
But that wasn't me. They also have some stray dogs. Some of them, I want to say, looked a bit less.
But they were all chunky.
The majority was chunky, yeah.
They do need to be brushed and trimmed, but they were not starving.
No, none of them looked at a point where I thought like, oh, who do I call for help?
Yeah.
That's what I was most afraid of. It would break my heart if I would have to leave them on the street.
I mean...
So I thought that was really nice to see. Do I think they should catch all of them?
And give them to you?
Yes, that too. And like start castrating them and stuff to not have 100,000 cats in the city. But at this point it's kind of like a tourist thing too, I want to say.
I want to say with everybody taking care of them as well, it's also like a community thing. Like it feels nice that you all take care of the cats.
Yeah, so, like I said, I thought it was sweet.
Turkish word for car is kedi. I did not pick up on that.
I haven't picked up on a single word.
Wait, no.
Oh, and Psycho, donor, 130.
130?
Yeah.
Why did you pay 130 for one?
Your thingy was like 130?
Do you mean my
but
thingy?
Your thingy was the shish.
I did not
eat kebab. But the donor
kebab.
at the end of the street that we had after the concert was 130.
That's a good price. In Germany you will pay 5 to 6 times that sometimes.
Can be much more expensive, depends on where you go. I've seen prices all over the place, from $1 for food to 20 bucks for tourists.
I think the most expensive kebab I've seen was 40 bucks. That was at the airport though. Yeah, something like that. I learned one Turkish word in the entire time I was there. I don't speak Turkish, so my pronunciation will be off. I think it's supposed to be saray, which is bakery. And I learned that on the last day because I started realizing all the bakeries, a lot of them, had that word on their like company name. I was like, if all of them use that and all of them sell bread and baked goods, it's probably bakery. And I was right. Lokum means Turkish delight. That's... I always thought those are just two names for the same thing. Does it actually translate into that? Or, I mean...
We did take some along.
That's true. We've sampled some of them.
And I have to say, the concert was also really nice. I have no clue how to pronounce his name because
the actual reason we went here.
Because they also didn't actually say it, but I believe it's Ludovico Einaudi. He's an Italian pianist and composer, so it's classical music.
I didn't book the tickets, they did that. I didn't know the name of the artist. I didn't know what music they would play. I didn't even know I didn't know the genre, classical music.
I did tell you that.
That's true. But I knew it was a concert. When I went there, I realized open air, which is fine, I guess. Not my favorite, but it was really it was beautiful. Nice. I didn't know who the people were. I didn't know what would happen, but it was wonderful.
It was a beautiful concert, and I'm glad we went.
Look up the name of the guy and post a link to some of his music on YouTube.
Oh, I can do that.
Because when Tifa told me it's classical music, I was like,
it's gonna be a long sit.
I mean, I don't hate classical music. There's stuff like Freude, schöne Götter, Funken, Tochter aus Elysium. That's I shouldn't sing. It's also used for the anthem of the European Union, I think. That's a great song if you listen to it done by an orchestra and stuff. Ode to Joy, yes, thank you. The Ode to Joy, that one.
Is that the European anthem?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm shocked, I know it then.
Like with the music swelling and all of that. That gives me goosebumps. So I'm like, I'm not opposed to classical music, but if you tell me, yeah, we're gonna go to an open air classical music concert, I'm like, yeah, sure. I would love to watch people with powdered wigs to sit at very expensive instruments and go meep meep. Which is usually what I associate with these things.
Yeah, would I have...
It was nothing like that.
Gone myself? No. Would I now go again? Yes.
This man sat there with a spotlight on him at his piano. I don't know the right word. To me it's a piano. And he just sits there and looking at his body language and this slow kind of melancholic music he plays. Tifa started sobbing. And
at some point, yeah, there was one song, I don't know why I started crying.
And I'm laughing not because it's funny, I think it's great if music can make you feel something like that. But like, it seems so simple at face value. Like, you know, there's a guy sitting there and he's playing the piano and he's pressing a couple buttons. I mean, there's an artistry to this, don't get me wrong. But he just presses buttons and you start crying.
You could tell his entire crew was very passionate.
Yeah, but damn. Ode an die Freude is one of the pieces we will play in our next concert. Ooh, okay. Wait, your next concert?
When is it?
Did I forget that Mami plays an instrument? If you ever mentioned that, I'm sorry. But that's awesome. Do you also get... I mean, the song itself is really nice, I think. But do you also get to perform it with like a chorus with like singers and stuff that do the lyrics, or is it just the music?
Wait, oboe.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, oboe.
Oboe in English? It's a member of a woodwind family. It's like one of these really fancy, elaborate...
I've always looked at that and wonder how people play that.
With a mouth.
I actually thought that thing was called a clarinet.
I think those are different. I don't know anything about music.
Same.
I can tell you if I listen to a song, if I like it. I cannot tell you the instruments they're playing. I cannot tell you the notes they're playing. I cannot tell you anything about it. I can just tell you if I like it or if I don't. That's one of the things I kind of wish that in school I paid more attention to it. That I would have learned these things, and like every time now I'm like... Every time I read or learn something about this topic, it's like it doesn't stick with me.
No singers.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
I hope you're gonna have a blast.
The concert we went to was without singers too, and at first I was like, oh, that could be a really long sit, because usually I'm not very much into instrumental plays unless it comes with a moment, like in a game or while you're watching something, not just to listen to.
Usually something goes with the sound of the music.
Yeah, but I could absolutely appreciate that during the concert, and I think I might look up some more of that.
I think with the encores, we ended up playing 2.5 hours. It was supposed to be 90 minutes as per the ticket. In the end, it was like 2.5.
Yeah.
It felt like 5 minutes. It was amazing.
It was really good. Did you just call out "oh boy" a clarinet?
Barbaric.
Sorry.
And that's where it's a Jack solo stream, and Tifa will leave us shortly. Because I didn't do that.
I can't see the difference in these instruments.
Same. Same. Did we do anything else while we were? Not really. I mean, that was plenty.
The guitar and the violin are essentially the same.
To me, yes, I understand they're two different things, and I think a violin is one of those that you play with. I don't mean to offend musicians. The stick with a string on it. I don't know what that thing is called either. I think a guitar, technically, you could also play with that thing, but you normally wouldn't.
You don't hold a guitar really under your chin.
A bow.
A bow, that's it.
I did not know that's what it's called. I don't even know the German word.
Couldn't think of the English word.
What's it in Dutch?
I didn't think of the Dutch word either.
Same.
I didn't try to think of the Dutch word.
But in my opinion, it's going to be God Save the Queen, where it starts as the British anthem, but then it goes to several songs from Queen. Okay.
Well, that's so nice.
Sounds like it could be awesome.
Flow?
Yeah.
I couldn't think of the word there either.
I mean, I see the connection, and I don't know, I don't actually know enough Queen songs to see which ones you would pick to like flow into that, to do like a medley kind of thing.
I can never mention a single Queen song until I hear them and I'm like, oh yeah. And oh yeah, that's Queen too. Oh yeah, I know all of their songs in the end.
We Will Rock You. Then the one where they go. Wait.
I don't think they have a song where they go with.
No, I'm already struggling to think of the song.
Don't stop me now. Yeah,
yes. I know that song for one and only one reason. That one was in Donkey Konga. Nintendo made a rhythm game based around Donkey Kong for the GameCube. And the game came with this little set of... Every time you do this, Are you okay?
Yeah, I need to stretch my back for a second.
I worry about the cables. Anyway.
Cables are fine.
It came with a little conga set, and I had that. And I remember as like a 12-year-old sitting in front of a TV like, Donkey Konga. And that was one of the songs.
Strijkstok, thank you.
That doesn't sound like a word to me.
An ironing stick.
It sounds like striking stick. As in you hit something with it.
Well, you could.
You can hit something with it.
Should you? I don't know.
No. No, but what's the song I'm thinking? Bohemian Rhapsody. That's it. Oh. Galileo, 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 Figaro. That one. That's what I was thinking, but the song isn't called Galileo. But that's what I had in my mind.
What's that song called again? The actual name?
Like I just said, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh yeah.
Mama, I just killed a man. I should not sing. I can think of 3.
The moment you hear them, you know.
Oh, and The Great Pretender, I think. But I like you could play it to me and I would take half an hour to guess that it's that song.
Bohemian Rhapsody became very popular due to its use in the film Wayne's World. I've never heard of that movie.
I've seen Wayne's World when I was a kid. Haven't seen it since. That's with Mike Myers, right?
Also doesn't ring a bell.
It's been ages. Yeah, the guy who also voices Shrek and played, among other things, what's his name? Austin Powers.
He voices Shrek?
Yeah, that's the same guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm shocked.
He has range.
Yeah. Interesting.
To be fair, it's actually a rubbing stick, which sounds like something.
I feel like rubbing stick doesn't sound correct either.
I mean, It's one way to break the ice, right? So 2 goofy guys who run a public access show with Mike Myers, thank you for confirming, and Dana Carvey.
Also
Dana Carvey has not done as much. Yeah.
Names don't really stick with me anyway.
I know he's a comedian. I've seen like interviews with him, but I couldn't tell you, besides now Wayne's World, anything else he's been in.
But yeah, it's been an interesting vacation. It's been fun. Too short, as every vacation always is.
I mean, it's been 2 weeks, but it's been like, it should have been 4.
I would not mind another 4.
Yeah, another 4?
Another 4, yeah. Like another 4 weeks off.
Yeah, I was stuck on the another, like we just had 4, but we only had 2. Yeah. I get hung up on the weirdest things. Yeah, so Saturday we landed back home. And here we are again. And on Sunday I started getting shivers and feeling hot. And then I had to run to the bathroom. I must have caught something, I guess.
At least it's after the vacation. You have a habit of being sick during a vacation. So it was very refreshing.
I had a habit. Thankfully,
True.
Thanks to the pandemic and me becoming a borderline germaphobe, that hasn't happened in years. I used to get sick every vacation.
Standard.
Yeah.
The day our vacation started, sick. For the entire week. And then the moment it's time to go back to work, he's all fresh and chipper.
Yeah. It was disgusting. But thankfully not this time.
That is actually true now that you mention it.
So, knocking on wood. My stomach is fine currently. I hope it stays this way. It's been like this for a couple hours. I felt good enough that I announced the stream, and I mean, we're here right now, so there you go. And Tifa had a weight loss surgery earlier today.
Can you tell?
In the back. No, you've always had a mole on your back. I mean, you have multiple moles, but that one suddenly got bigger. And that's usually not good. So as a precaution, like...
My birthmarks have a habit of at some point... I have a couple of big ones. And at some point they just start going... Like, I don't know why. Might as well get rid of it. I think this is now my 8th or 9th one that I had removed.
I only know of 2.
Yeah, I had 1 on my side. I had like 3 on my butt. Like 1 in my neck. Another one on... Well, it doesn't really matter anyway. But yeah, I now had 1 on my back removed this morning. And sitting in the same position is kind of annoying. So it's going to be a solo stream today.
Yes. That's the reason. There you go. But I forced her to do this now. Because I think last vacation or something, it was similar to this. And I was like, yeah, let's talk about the vacation when Tifa is back. And it's like... It makes more sense this way to talk about it when it just happened. They didn't, I did ask Tifa if she asked to take the mole along after they removed it, but apparently they didn't even ask if you wanted it.
I don't think they ever do, but I also forgot to...
I expected you to take it along.
I scraped it off.
Here's my nightmare scenario.
Didn't feel like they cut.
I expected to wake up, because it was really early in the morning, I expected to wake up by the sensation of something soft and small hitting my face. And in that nightmare scenario, I thought Tifa had gone to the surgery place and come back and taken along the removed mole, come home and thrown it into my face.
Like as a third eye?
Yeah.
That would be funny.
See if it sticks, you know?
I wouldn't do that to you.
But you would want to.
There's a difference in wanting to and actually doing it, and I would not do that to you.
This is absolutely a thing I'd see Tifa do. Yes.
No. Like I said, there's a difference in wanting, which, yes, I will admit, that does sound like something I would like to do, and actually doing it. Like, I do have some restraint. Sometimes.
Yeah, I feel like the sometimes is important. It'll fly, go away.
I might stick it like to myself, or if we have like tiny googly those googly eyes, put those on it.
It wasn't that big. It was getting the size of a thumb.
Yeah, the problem is it didn't start growing bigger, but it started growing up.
Taller.
collar, yeah.
They're sticking out, and that's annoying.
It's really annoying because I keep scratching it.
Yeah.
I don't know
That's
why.
all the details you really need.
Yeah, that's true.
It was a good choice.
So
Did they at least tell you like how much mass it had?
No.
Because now, next time, like after the gym or whatever, if you step on a scale to see whether you like gained or lost weight.
I think I have like a 10 gram weight loss.
Okay, fair enough. I have some restraint, says the woman who casually talks about eating human flesh on the regular. Yeah. Tifa gonna Tifa.
But I haven't done it, have I?
Not today. That's why she didn't take it home. Did you eat them all?
Why would I eat them all?
Nutrition!
Like you would cut around that. What do you mean nutrition?
Guinea pigs eat their own poop. For nutrition. You have said on stream before, Tifa, and we can go back. We can look at the videos.
This is not me.
You have actually multiple times said out loud during streams that if you would get the chance, if somebody has to remove like a part of your body and you got the chance, you would eat it.
Yeah, of course, but not my moles.
Oh, why not? Because it's dark meat?
Oh my god.
Are you one of those meat snobs?
I actually am, because I prefer white meat, like chicken too.
Exactly.
Like I don't really like chicken legs or wings, because that's usually where the darker bit of the meat is. I'm more of a chicken breast person. Or like with fish sticks. Like the moment
Fish sticks.
That's what I said, fish sticks. Like the moment there's like these black parts in it, or like lines, like I don't want to, I just want my fish sticks white.
I'm pretty sure if you asked, they would have bleached it for you. And give us the Tifa cannibalism supercut.
You guys started it, this wasn't me.
Dark Lord, the problem is places like YouTube have a limit to how long a video can be. And I think I would exceed that. I think by now there must have been at least 24 hours of Tifa talking about eating human flesh. I think.
Nah, way less.
24 and a half.
No, way less. Maybe like an hour.
No, definitely not. No.
When it's caused by me, this was not caused by me. Like the thought of eating birthmarks didn't even come into me.
Oh, so you didn't even have to think about it, you just did it. You just grabbed it like a peanut in a dish at a bar.
Disgusting.
You made me this way.
You're disgusting.
Do you think the cannibals that do like the dark meat, do you think when they have moles removed, they like throw them in with like a bunch of peanuts? Like like trail mix. you just grab a handful, and I mean, depending on the skin tone, like you don't know, is it a big peanut? Is it a weird raisin? Is it a mole? Is it a birthmark?
What spices do you recommend? Paprika? You want to go into this?
That's your area of expertise, Tifa. There have probably been streams where you've talked about cannibalism with a total of 1 hour. Tifa? Yes.
Okay, yeah, maybe.
Definitely.
Maybe.
What did I start?
That's
to be
what
fair,
I mean.
we did.
Whenever... No, Mame did. Says the woman who casually talks about eating human flesh. It has not been mentioned yet. And then you started talking about eating birthmarks.
I think it was Psycho.
Yeah, and it usually is Psycho, actually.
No, it was me, because I started with why didn't you take the long? And then that devolved into, oh, she must have eaten it. No, this time it wasn't you, don't worry.
And I want to say though, if we go back to the streams where I did talk about cannibalism, it will always be able, I can always pinpoint it to someone else starting it.
Yeah, but Tifa,
I just go along with it, and I don't mind the topic, and I do enjoy talking about it, so I will just go with the flow.
But Tifa, the problem is people are talking about it because we know it's a thing for you. And we wouldn't start with this if it wasn't for you being the way you are. So ultimately, whether I start talking about it, or Mame does, or Psycho, or anybody else, ultimately it's you.
I remember the Wagyu babies being Jack's idea. Yeah,
Not
the
for
Wagyu
eating.
babies.
Not for eating.
That was exactly the point. You were talking about massaging babies all day so that they get the marbled meat.
Yes.
I remember.
Yes, and I stand by that. I think it would be an interesting experiment to see if the physiology of a human being changes the same way one of those Wagyu beef cows does. Not for eating.
That's the whole point of it.
It's the point if you don't eat them after.
Exactly.
Science. I just want to know. I don't need to eat the...
And this is why we don't have children. Because Jack will make their meat marbled.
Are you ready for a hard segue, Tifa?
I'm ready for a hard segue.
I need a breath.
Should take a short break anyway.
We are going to take a short break in which I remove Tifa and replace her with my usual Jack is streaming solo emotional support Togepi.
I shall be a couch potato.
Jack will make their meat marble, Tifa will eat them. I'm just repeating myself. I did not do any of this. I'm gonna play Star Fox 64 today. But not the way you might remember it, because thankfully, to the wonderful fans once again, Liam Coleman has made a widescreen patch. So it's 16:9. There is minimal graphical glitches where you need to really pay attention to see them. I've done a little bit of playtesting earlier. It looks much better just by actually filling the screen. I'm gonna play that because I haven't played Star Fox 64 or Lylat Wars, as we Europeans call it, in forever. Funnily enough, going down the rabbit hole, I linked the YouTube channel of Liam there because that's why I found it. I did not know this. This is the same person that also worked on Melon DS, the Nintendo DS emulator, which we've also used before.
Oh, that's why it sounds familiar.
Yeah, apparently he just programs whatever he feels like, and sometimes it's widescreen patches for Nintendo games, and sometimes it's emulators and other things.
It's nice if you have the skills. You play something and you go oh, wouldn't this be so much better?
This would be so much better if you used the whole screen.
This?
Give me 5 minutes. Yes, really impressive stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm going to set this up while we take a short break, and I kick out Tifa. Do you have anything else to say in your defense for your actions today?
I do not. I'm gonna be a couch potato.
Sounds good. Press the button, and when I'm back, there'll be video games.
BRB.
BRB. And I'm back. Game is running. Everything should be fine. Time for Star Fox. Hopefully. No? This is not what I planned. Alright. Let's try this again. Boom, boom, boom. Oh my god, now it works. So, second attempt. There we go. Look, it fills the entire screen. It feels so nice. Star Fox in Nintendo 64. This game actually has an opening video.
Message from General Pepper. Priority 1. We need your help, Star Fox. Andross has declared war.
How dare he?
He's invaded the Lylat system and is trying to take over Corneria. Our army alone can't do the job. Hurry, Star Fox.
Music's kind of giving me Ocarina of Time vibes. Look at him running like Slippy Toad. Peppy Hare. The best Smash character, Falco Lombardi, and Fox McCloud. Getting all of their cardio in today. Arwings. Marv. Arguably. Depends on the game. I want to say in Smash Ultimate, that's one on Switch, right? I'm best with Pyro and Nifty. But that's because they're also kind of broken. They're DLC characters after all. Ta-da! Star Fox 64. Not to be outdone by Super Mario 64, if you move the control stick on the title menu, you can move part of the logo. And Slippy is yapping a lot. That's enough of that. Main game. Marv Wings. The mouthful of Marv Wings. Could
Corneria, fourth planet of the Lylat system.
A new character.
The evil Andross turned this once thriving system into a wasteland of near extinction. General Pepper of the Cornerian army was successful in exiling this maniacal scientist to the barren, deserted planet Venom.
Voice acting on that.
5 years later, General Pepper noticed strange activity coming from Venom. James McCloud, Pigma Dangar, and Peppy Hare of the Star Fox team were sent to investigate. Upon their arrival, Pigma betrayed the team, and James and Peppy were captured by Andross. Peppy barely escaped Venom and returned home to tell James' son, Fox, about his father's fate. A few years have passed. Andross has again invaded the Lylat system. General Pepper has turned to a new Star Fox team headed by Fox McCloud to save Corneria and free the Lylat system once again.
I don't know why this gives me massive Star Wars vibes. I know the opening crawl is slightly different, but the Lylat system. Real quick, because I'll be honest about this, you can tell in a little bit anyway. I'm not good at this game, and my plan is to go the upper route, which is all the most difficult levels. So I did put in a cheat code to give me infinite lives, because I do want to actually beat the game tonight. Because if I don't, I'm gonna be honest, there's a chance we'll get to like the third or second to last stage, and then it ends, and then I'll feel like I should do it again, and then I'm gonna sit here all night until I eventually beat the game. So I've got infinite lives. Well, it's another universe far, far away. That's true. Oh, by the way, flashing during these sequences.
It's about time you showed up, Fox.
Sorry, I was explaining the game.
World. I'll do my best. Andross won't have his way with me.
You don't start until 8 AM tomorrow anyway. True. Enter Star Fox.
Open the wing.
As a kid, this blew my mind, like the whole like intro with like
Get your diffuser
flying around and stuff. The Arwings being able to like move their wings.
Falco here. I'm fine.
This is Peppy. All systems go.
Playing on high resolution, you really see that it looks kind of weird how their heads just like stick out of the model.
Here. I'm okay.
But whatever, right?
I see him up ahead. Let's rock and roll.
Let's see if I can make it through the hard route on the first stage. If you've never played any of the Star Fox games, generally they are on rail shooters.
Slippy, get back here.
And if you ask me,
Slippy, watch out. Bogey on your tail.
they only get worse as the series gets going.
Whoa! Help me! Thanks, Fox. I thought they had me.
There's friendly fire, so whenever something like that just happens, I'll try to be extra careful to not shoot my own guys. Because that can happen. Those silver rings heal you. If you pick up 3 golden rings, you pick up, or your health bar gets longer at the top left. So the goal is to get 3 at least. Help me! Thanks! There's gonna be a lot of that. No! I'll take the hit. The weird floaty elf thing I just picked up is a weapon upgrade.
You've got an enemy on your tail. Use the
I want to slow down. Thank you. You can get up to 3 of them, or you can take up to 3 of them. When you get the blue double shot, that's the most damage you can do. There's no point in picking up more of them.
I'll take this. Get the one behind me.
Yeah, about that.
Something's wrong with the G diffuser.
Oh my god.
Use the boost to take. I guess I should be.
I made it. This help sequence is required to start the hard route. What happened to the other 63 Star Foxes, by the way? We skipped most of them. There's a Star Fox 1, there's a Star Fox 2, but no 3 to 63 yet. I mean, they might still make them. Who knows? Nintendo has kind of given up on the franchise. There was one Star Fox game on the Wii U.
Pretty smooth flying, Fox.
Star Fox Zero, I think it was called. And that one was
Follow me, Fox.
critically panned and a commercial failure. The controls of that were also really weird. Bomb.
Try to keep up.
The problem with that was that like these games are generally like pick up and play, and it's like super standard controls. You can go fast, you can slow down, you can do little maneuvers like this with button combinations. You have your shots, you can charge them and it becomes a homing attack. You have bombs, you have a barrel roll. But for the Wii U version they made it so that you have to play with a gamepad, like gyro controller. And you cannot play without that. So if you don't like gyro controls or moving around with a Wii U gamepad in front of you, you're not gonna have a ton of fun. Now the button mashing starts. Can I one-cycle this? Every enemy has weak spots, which are more or less obvious. There you go. Your crewmates help you if they survive up to the boss fights. It's out of range, there's no point. There you go.
Who are you guys?
We're Star Fox.
We're Star Fox.
Ha! Called it.
You'll never defeat Andross.
I might actually not, that's why I have infinite lives. It's called cheating. Made it. Whenever you beat a stage,
All aircraft report.
there's 2 types of screens you can get.
You did it! I was worried for a moment.
Mission complete is the normal ending,
Becoming more like your father.
and mission accomplished, which unlocks the secret routes.
Fine. You okay over there, Fox?
Oh, and you and your crew retain your life bar between stages. It refills a little, you can heal by using both silver and gold rings. You just have to try to keep your crew alive, which is easier said than done. For replayability, there's a bunch of different routes throughout the game. You cannot really choose where to go. Sometimes the game allows you to make a selection. Where you go really mostly depends on, there you go, what you can choose, or what you manage to accomplish, and if you know how to get through the thing. Let's proceed to the next course. Would have shot from backs, and that happens, and it's really annoying.
We're under attack. Help us out here.
I'm on my way.
Sector Y combat zone fierce melee. That's bright. Look at those mech designs. I think this is really cool. So this one goes for barricade.
Let's back up the squadron.
If I recall correctly. See, and now I hit Falco, just like we just talked about. You do retain your power-ups and your bomb count. You do not retain your life bar. Because, as you might recall, I had picked up 3 rings. 3 golden rings. So it was twice as long. But, doesn't matter. Let's go. They look like Zaku's or Sniper Joes. Don't know what a Zaku is, but Sniper Joe, yeah, a little bit. Or a variant of those things. Goes through.
You're supposed to shoot them all.
There were no enemies on my screen. What can I... And when I do shit like this, if I go, oh, why didn't you shoot down all of them? I didn't see them. Like, how do I kill something I can't see? Checkpoints. Got one of them? No.
I'll take care of everything below.
That's good. It's just easier if I use my homing attacks. Oh god, Slippy, don't do this.
Escaping? I don't think so.
Don't do it, Slippy.
Hey, leave me alone.
Yeah. Oh god, I'm out of bombs. No, I shouldn't have spammed them so much. Oh god, I hope he survives it. I think I need him to survive this. There we go up. No, we don't. Oh my god. You fly right through the middle of the screen. What can I do?
We're gonna break through that fleet. You're becoming a better pilot.
Just like your father. If you...
Hey Einstein, I'm on your side.
Oh my god, stop appearing in front of me, people. If you...
Location confirmed.
home in on enemies and then use a bomb, the bomb actually becomes a homing attack too, which is really handy.
Something's up ahead. Looks different.
All range mode.
Here we go, we didn't get to see it on the first stage. And now it turns from an on-rail shooter to an arena fighting thing. Now we're dog fighting.
Shield analyzed.
And I think if I recall correctly, please don't let me hit you. You get a little radar at the bottom left.
I'm taking damage. Shoot, I'm taking damage.
Oh my god, Falco's almost dead. Don't
Good job. Keep up the good work.
Don't you dare. The problem is if you're in 3D space like this and you...
Dang, I'm hit.
Peppy, why do you do this? That was close.
Don't bother just yet. It's time to try on new
I thought I was done with it. Where is he? Let's do a looping, but didn't do anything. We can also do a U-turn.
Hey, quit moving around.
I don't see him. There he is. Oh, you can't lock onto this guy.
Cocky little freak.
No. U-turn. Falco. You piece of...
Back off.
Why are they doing this?
Cocky little freak.
He tackled me! Oh, but this is a good moment. As you just saw, my wings started flickering red. You actually have locational damage on your Arwing. If you get your wings hurt too much, they can break off and then you lose your power-ups. Oh my god, you utter prick. Also top right, the boost bar also applies to if you slow down. So you cannot slow down and boost at the same time or independently, they share one bar. I don't even see the guy. Die. He said cock. That's not how you talk about your crew. If my crew starts getting in between me and my enemies, yes. Oh, still made it.
We're heading for Auckland. Report in.
There you go.
Your skills have improved, Fox.
Have ever.
Falco ship is under maintenance.
He'll come back with next stage after this one. They're not dead for good, thankfully. I believe the target here to unlock the hard route is to get 100 points. Depending on the enemies you shoot down, usually you get 1 point for it. Bosses are like 3, 5, 10, depending on, I think. But you get to see that when you shoot one down. I always knew the stage existed.
Star Fox, I want you to take out the enemy bioweapon.
Will do.
Yes, sir. Deploy the Blue Marine.
But when I learned as a kid that in Terror of the Deep, you don't get to fly in an Arwing. Instead, you get to board the Blue Marine, which is... taking its time to show up. Yes. There we go. It's a submarine. And this feels so slow. Because it is.
I'm gonna check out the bioweapon.
Can go a little bit faster, but not much. Because, again, that's tied to the boosts. Also, if I recall correctly, yeah. You actually get homing missiles here. Just relax, Jack, no pressure. Well, I can tell you already that I should be fine because I'm not sitting here with a 20-year-old Logitech gamepad, but Xbox. And I'm not a billionaire. Oh my god, I'm taking damage like crazy. Please perish, thank you.
Shoot a torpedo to help you see.
You get... Whoever decided it was a good idea to make it so that you have to spam your bombs so that you can see things. Hey look, it's that weird eel from Super Mario 64. Oh my god, what are you alien creatures? This looks so weird. This looks so weird. Unagi, isn't that eel? I think that's Japanese for eel.
Look at that. It's beautiful.
Is it though? Imagine how much more beautiful the stage would be if you could actually see things.
How's the Blue Marine, Fox?
It's a good thing you prepared, Flip. This thing will never hold together.
Falco really giving you hope? No! I knew I shouldn't have done that. What are those things?
Whoa! Watch out!
I cannot tell you, Slippy, I cannot see things. The game is supposed to be dark. I don't know why they made it like this. Also, we skipped the stage where I explained this to you, and we skipped the training mission. You can do that to like get a explanation for the controls and stuff. But if you get shot at like this and you tap the button twice, you can do a barrel roll and that deflects hits. Which, as you keep going, it becomes more and more important.
You're the best, Slippy.
Are you? It's not even a barrel roll. Yeah, I mean technically no. But it's a spin. It's a spin. Can you please? Right. Oh my god! Everything is exploding. Why? I would love another one of those golden things to heal and, I don't know, get some more health.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, same. Oh my god, Death Mountain. How much energy do these enemies have? We've got fully upgraded laser and everything. Please give me a golden. I'm begging you, game, please.
I found the bioweapon.
This is the boss fight, no. Look at my health, I'm literally at 1 HP. I don't know if I'll make it without getting hit. These are so creepy. On it. Am I though? Alright. Open up, please. Oh my god. Yes, health. Come on. It doesn't even take damage. I think I can hear the tapping by this point. Oh, now I can see the health bar. I mean, I could have seen it the whole time. I wasn't paying attention to it. Is this working? Because it doesn't feel like it should, but it seems to. No! Did I? Wait, the cutscene is playing, that means I didn't die. Okay. That felt stressful.
We're preparing to dock.
Made it. Mission accomplished. Easy.
Thanks, Flip. Blue Marine came through. Flip is not just a screw up after all.
How nice.
Thanks a lot, Peppy.
I think Falco should be back.
I'll take this guy any day.
You weren't even here.
Peace, Falco. You too.
There, you see it. This was a miracle. I'm very happy that I was able to perform it, but still. There's one other stage that I really dread, and in that one we'll get to play with a Landmaster, which is a tank, because that stage is long and I remember it being annoying. But we'll manage. Actually, I think we're not even gonna get there because that's along the middle road. I wouldn't mind skipping it.
There's an enemy base there?
Affirmative, General.
Good luck.
I love the shockedness. There's an enemy base there? Near where the enemy is coming from? wouldn't you think they know where the enemy bases are? Or at least where they don't have bases themselves?
This is donuts.
Why did I just use my bomb? Should not have done that.
I can't believe they did.
Oh, bombs.
What a dump.
I hear you, Slippy.
Thank you.
Watch out for the searchlight.
Let's take them all out.
Let's see if I manage. I'm not quite sure. I believe if you get hit by the light cone of a searchlight, then more enemies spawn or something. But I also don't recall what happens if you do manage.
Fox, get this guy off you. This is really starting to tick me off.
Stop moving around like this. Yeah, you deserve it at this point.
Follow your father's example, Fox.
No, I wanted... I pressed one button.
Closing in on them, Falco.
But you get the other route going into the lights. Possible.
Take the right way, Fox. I have
Oh look, it's our friend.
Cat, what are you doing here?
Is that any way to greet a girl?
Uh-oh.
I
Been spotted?
don't know if she was in the original Star Fox game. I've never really played that one. Oh my god. Please.
Whoa! Watch out!
But apparently she has history with Falco. Whoa, okay. What are you? Why are you floating around in front of me like this?
I've got somebody on my tail. Beautiful. I could kiss you for that.
Did you see how many times I shot her accidentally? Good thing she doesn't have health. Oh, she helps you with... Oh, that's not good. You have to... I'm happy you have a health bar in this game.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
You have to shoot those wheels on the sides to make them go up, but you have to shoot the right one. Good luck knowing which one that is in the heat of the moment.
Got an enemy on your tail.
Wrong button, but it's fine. Oh my god, crash into me, why don't you? Another bomb would be nice.
There I go!
Slippy, why?
Hey, what's the big idea?
Oh my god! Stop doing that!
Make way for tech.
N64 trying to have a hard time rendering all of this at full speed.
You trying to damage my pretty face?
Not on purpose. I didn't need to use that bomb. So why do waves hurt you? Out of armor, I mean, wait.
These guys don't quit.
You don't actually take damage from this, but your controller vibrates like you are taking damage. It's kind of misleading. Wow.
Jeez Louise, what is that? Be careful, it might be a trap.
Oh, they're like mines. Okay. I'm shocked with me doing this a lot, and like I said, then the thing vibrating like you're taking damage. I expect it to be half dead by now. Please. Forgot about that.
Enemy field analyzed.
Where is our weak spot? Where is the weak spot on this hit? Which part of you do I get a hit? I have hit something now. Alright. I guess I need bombs for this? Not doing well. I skipped the... No, my Arwing!
Just 10 degrees right. Fire!
Let's see what happens if you take too much local damage. My left wing got ripped off. It's really annoying. Because for one, your Arwing is like limping.
Angle okay. Fire torpedo.
And no matter what power-up you were on, you go down to the weakest one. Did he heal?
Engage.
Yes, he did. Oh, now I'm beginning to get... I need to shoot these things down. Okay. No. That was too slow. Nice if I could damage him now. Please explode. Shouldn't skip the health.
Destroy the 2 exhaust packs.
I am struggling. Alright. How fast? This game isn't necessarily easy, I want to say. Hello Benjima, thank you for the resub. I would give you the whole love thing right now, but I need... Oh my god, I'm still doing so bad. I need both of my hands right now because Star Fox 64 is a thing. Yeah, I'm gonna sit this round out. Okay. How do I need to bomb the face? No, that doesn't. This doesn't. I did need to bomb that thing. Love. Thank you for the resub, Benjima. How are you doing? Happy Tuesday. Alright, we made it through this part. I hope, I think. Why does he keep healing though? That's... Wait, the exhaust... Oh my god. I'm an idiot. I keep destroying the wrong parts. Yeah. It's the little things on the side. I keep thinking it's the things where the bomby things are coming out of. I've lost both of my wings, no? That's also why the fight resets, because I need the things. I get it. I'm a fool. Alright. Please explode again. Which part do I need to actually damage for this? I did need to bomb that thing, yeah, I mean... It would be easier if they give you more of a feedback when you actually do damage, because I don't know which part I'm supposed to hit. Oh. Faster than that. At the very least, credit where credit is due. If you are at least moderately good at staying alive, the game is lenient enough to give you almost infinite tries. Okay. Health, please. There. Now we can take him out. I forgot that he's shooting too. Oh. I need to blink more. I'm tired. How are you and Tifa? I'm doing alright. My stomach has slightly recovered from whatever mission complete. Whatever bug I took along. Tifa's doing alright as well. Just a slightly sore back because she had a mole removed.
Cat, where'd you go?
Is she gone? Maybe if Falco didn't treat her like an ass, she would have stuck around for the end of the debriefing thing. Oh. What are you tired from, Benjima? Just general tiredness or anything extra annoying happening today? No! We didn't get whatever we needed to get to the Z level. So let's do it again. I think it's that you actually need to shoot down all of the light thingies.
Let's sneak in low and
Alright.
surprise him. This is Donut.
Let's see if I'll do better this time.
What a jump!
I hear you, Slippy.
Weapon upgrade. Can I destroy you? I can, but only with bombs. Alright.
Take them all out.
I was ill, getting better, was up early, went to cinema and I'm tired as fuck. Did you enjoy the movie you watched? I don't know what you saw. Didn't need to do that. Didn't do a barrel the barrel roll on time. I'm sorry.
Get this guy off me!
I warned you that I'm not great at this game.
That was too...
Wow. Pricks.
Follow your father's example, Bob.
There we go, looping and skip the item.
We're closing in on them, Falco. Take the right leg for it. I have the left.
What are you doing here?
Is that any way to greet a good
She doesn't even take all of them. No, wrong button. Slippy, no.
Whoa! Watch out!
Beetlejuice was really good, sort of Skinner. I am glad you had fun. Was it better than the first one, or as good? If you can compare it to it. Didn't the first one come out like 30 years ago?
I've got somebody on my tail!
I want to say it's been ages.
Beautiful! I could kiss you for that.
Yes, Cat, please kiss me, but also help me get to the secret part of the stage, because
Aim for the rudder, Bob.
I kinda need help.
Knock it off, Bob.
Upgrade, thank you. Did I get it? Because if I didn't get it, I'll be annoyed.
Location confirmed. Immune supplies.
Bomb, please, thank you.
Enemy tanker.
I swear that one wheel thingy that you need to roll down is so annoying to me for some reason.
Your tail.
Katsu guy, thank you. What did I hit? Oh, by the way, we can also go first person if we want to. Feels a little bit extra Star Warsian, but I'm not good at it.
Here I go!
Here you go, what?
Enemy.
Hey, what's the big idea?
I don't even remember doing anything.
Make way for tech. You trying to damage my pretty face?
I'm trying to survive, lady. Alright. All the enemies in white screen. There you go. It's close, but the first one has extra nostalgia. I think it was 87. 88 apparently. Alright. That's been a while. But hey, nostalgia is a hell of a drug, right? That's why we get all of these remakes and reboots later. Oh my god, I'm so happy I got that golden ring at that moment. Is Falco gonna get that thing? Because... Hey, this time none of the things turned yellow. So, last time I got caught, I think. Was that it? At least this time I know what to do. I gotta give him credit for Beetlejuice though, because with the amount of makeup the character needs to wear, it doesn't matter how old he gets, as long as he looks anything like he used to, you can just paint the face on. I tried to get the bomb and immediately failed. Why did I do the same thing again? I'm a fool. A world of reboots and remakes, why not enjoy original content like the sacrosanct song of Beetlesaurus? Exactly. I think because psychologically there's something very, very soothing to watching things that are safe, things that are the thing you've seen before. Because you know what's gonna happen, there's no surprises, there won't be any, what if I don't like it? It will just be more of the same. And you're gonna be happy that you've seen it, because you've liked it back then, why wouldn't you like it now? Can I just farm bombs here? Everyone's better at it. How many bombs can you hold? 9, I think. Three bombs? Yes. Okay. I didn't need to take that hit. And mash until you explode. There we go. Please tell me mission accomplished. While you still need a little bit of new to spice things up, that's why they are remakes, sequels and reboots. Because when you go like, oh, I remember, yes, I did it. Because you've liked Beetlejuice. You've been waiting for a sequel for 30 years. So now you get it. So why would you watch a movie that you've never heard of before? Why would you even give him a chance? You like Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is twice the Beetlejuice. I wonder if they're gonna make a Beetlejuice. I feel like they kind of have to, at this point. We made it to the Z stage. My hands are clammy.
The enemy army is gunning for you. Be careful.
Don't worry, sir.
General, have you seen what happened before? Do a barrel roll right now, IL. Skinner? Love. Wait. I can't do a barrel roll, but I can do this.
Enemy approaching from the left.
I hope that's close enough for you. The things I can do during a solo stream because there's space. How are you doing? How did you like Beetlejuice? Now, if you have played the training mode in this game, this will seem kind of familiar, because the end of that is kind of like this. It's just you in a dogfighting arena like this with a bunch of enemies.
You're not getting away that easy.
Why can I not boost? There we go. Oh my god, oh my god, the stage has just started, Slippy. Wow. Swear I saw Tifa when I had minimal signal and saw the thunder. Yes, you did. but it's a solo stream, and Tifa's recovering from her little mole removal back surgery. And she doesn't like Star Wars. Oh my god. Where are you? Really? One guy?
Gee, I've been saved by Fox. How swell.
There we go. How was it cheese soup? For those of you that don't know, Skinner, Benjima went out, like they just told us. God, I hate this part. They also went to get food, which were posted on the Discord. And apparently Skinner had mac and cheese, and it looks, in the picture that he posted, like a bowl of cheesy soup, which would be perfectly fine. Not something I expect to have as a side with a burger, which is what he had. But still, you know, it's cheese soup. I want that. No. Where's the upgrade? I just saw it. Where did it go? God, I hate this. Wouldn't say no to cheesy soup right now. Make some. Does anybody see the upgrade that I just skipped? Explode. Oh. Slippy, please, we have things to do. Really? All of you now? No, Falco, do it yourself. I have missiles to get rid of. In case you're wondering, I think the stage actually ends if you
hug all the fun?
Now.
Cat, can't you go bother someone else?
Why is he such a prick?
Let me help you out.
The stage actually ends if a Great Fox gets hit by a missile because it gets destroyed, I think. Where are you, Peppy?
Make way for Cat.
I don't see him. Upgrade? Please? No, of course not. Oh my god. I can hardly see you, my friend. You know, in other games that are kind of like this, like Rogue Squadron, Rogue Leader, the Star Wars GameCube games, you can go fast and you can go slow whenever you want. I understand why here they don't, because this is very much an arcade game.
One missile down.
We made it. The idea that your boost and your brake share the same bar. Hey, mission accomplished.
You owe me, Falco.
Yes, we all do.
You're on your own. Good luck, little man.
Why should you call me little man? I wasn't expecting to eat mac and cheese today, so I hadn't taken my lactase tablets before that. So I had to drop the kids off at the swimming pool as soon as I got home. I appreciate that you still eat the cheese anyway.
Great Fox is okay. That was a close call.
Yeah, it really was. No thanks to you guys.
We've got the bad guys on the run.
Don't worry. Slippy's here.
I feel like that's part of the problem at this point. Really. Alright, second to last stage, I think. Also, we skipped the Landmaster stage. I think that's one we would have gone to if I hadn't redone the seawater stage. I guess, depending on how long this takes, I'll have to do another run to go through the middle route. And we get to see those. Slippy ice cream, I've seen some shit. Yes, they really do. It's unsettling.
It's almost over. We're in your debt. Come back in one piece, Fox.
Will do, General.
Okay. Did you say Falco in the first area? Yes. This is exclusively the hardest route.
No problem.
Do you copy? Emergency maneuvers!
Came in here. No issues. Gets shot.
Game over, pal.
Oh wait, we're the bad guys. I get it. Can I shoot this thing down? Yes, I can. Or I could if I was able to do more damage. One Piece mentioned. Was it? I didn't hear it. Can I take you with me? Good thing I picked up a couple bombs. I would like my blue double laser back, please. My thumbs, my one thumb is beginning to be rather stressed by the amount of mashing in it. Yes, thank you, thank you. Give me this. I need this. Right. Oh look, they painted skulls on their ships. That's when you know they mean business! My god! Wherever. I cannot see things. I mean, is this the missiles? I skipped the health upgrade.
Did we get him?
Not yet, sir.
Why he scream like that?
They're on me. I'm getting carried.
Oh my god, Peppy. I have things to do. Why am I almost dead? Why did I just suddenly take this much damage? What happened? I really need a health pickup. God, I hate these things. Yes, 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 please. Thank you. Check.
Let's open through the first line.
Alright. I gotta say though, as stressful as this gets, it does very much give you the feeling of, oh, we're approaching the enemy base. Because there's more stuff happening here than in the previous game. Thank you.
They're through the second line. Great Fox will cover you.
Please do. If I had more bombs, I could take out more of them, but it's fine.
Venom's right there.
Oh my god.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Please do. A bomb would be nice, I guess. Or not. What do I do with one bomb? More happening here than in Starfield. That's unfortunately true. I've played Starfield. I got it for free with the graphics card for this PC. Actually, no, with a CPU. I got it for free. I wanted to like it. There are some good ideas. It's just that
Enemy ahead. This one's different.
it's just good ideas.
Christ! We were so close to Venom.
If you have done LSD before, I always thought as a kid this is what it would feel like to be on a trip. If any of you can deny or confirm, you don't have to say that you know that this is what it's like. You can blame that you've read a book about this or something. But with a whole like shapes and colors. This boss kind of trippy. Why are Falco and Slippy flying around in front of me when I'm about to hit them? I swear they have death wishes. They don't want to be part of this mission. They're doing this on purpose. Am I even close enough to hit this? Yes.
What's the big idea?
Okay, Mr. Officer. I'm not law enforcement. I'm just saying if you say something incriminating, other people can see it. This is a public thing we're doing. Why do they give me so much health? I'm okay with it, but it seems suspicious. If I recall, you have to now shoot these things, and then the middle thing changes color.
Yeah, it's working.
Is it though? I feel like I've accomplished nothing so far in this fight. Shooting down those missile things doesn't even count towards your point total. Oh my god. Please explode. Do they give you so much health? Flashback to 2 minutes ago, I need help. Yes! See, when a boss fight gives you health pickups, isn't that oh my god, I lost my wing! I'm clearly tired or on LSD, or both. We don't know. Maybe Skinner does, but maybe that's just the effects of watching Beetlejuice. Am I doing damage? I don't feel like I am. Oh, now it's actually enemy ships. I was trying to dodge, I promise you. I have no more wings left on my ship. Why am I not hitting this thing?
You're not leaving yet.
Can you help? Because I'm a wreck. I can barely hit this thing. The controls also get worse if you get your ship into this state, which makes sense. I mean, look at it. Not exactly helpful, though. Why do I think this is gonna destroy me? Yeah. We got to the LSD beam phase. Alright. Upgrades, please. Okay, we get a health pickup. That's neat.
We're gonna break through that fleet.
Alright, weapon upgrade. Are they gonna be really nice and give me at least one more so that I'm maxed out for the fight? Would be swell.
Brave Fox will cover you.
Fire! Fire! Don't let him through!
I have not felt like I'm being covered yet.
Venom's right there.
Oh, Slippy.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
It's just a bomb, isn't it? Yeah. And I missed it because I got hit. Wonderful.
The last line has been breached! These guys are crazy! Dang! Deploy it now!
Alright.
Enemy ahead! This one's different.
Christ! We were so
Can't skip this.
Venom.
B2 Juice. B2 Juice sounds like a great name for a company that sells a honey-based drink. I think you are onto a multi-million-dollar idea there, Benjamin. You should trademark that and stuff. Peppy Jesus. If you're wondering why is Benjima talking about now drinks made from semen, it's something he's gonna answer. I tried to clip it, but Twitch wouldn't let me. At least not in a way that was funny enough for me to post it. Falco, why?
I'm on your side.
Hey Einstein, maybe you don't want to fly right in front of where I'm shooting. Help, yes please. Kept it like 3 times, yes, but it always was either too long or too short. You can't just say it's what Skinner said, yeah, but that's what happened.
Yeah,
That's
working.
exactly what happened. Context doesn't matter, context just makes it less funny. Well, thank you. Alright. This is so much easier if you get at least the double laser upgrade. Can you guys stop coming after me? I'm gonna get carpal tunnel in my thumb, sort of thing. I feel like it will be afterwards. That's exactly what happened, but that's way too ambiguous. That's what makes it fun, if you ask me. Which parts do I actually shoot here? Because I feel like it should be these. But it's not like the thing is taking massive damage from that. Oh my lord. I need to get better at actually tilting to the side that I need to dodge to. Why did I skip the hell? Pick up. Alright. LSD beam? Yes. What do I do against this? I can't shoot it. I mean, I can, but nothing happens. Alright. Let's not ever do that part again. Oh, they're moving fast now.
Hey Einstein, I'm on your side.
You can't even scroll the screen high enough to see the thing. This boss is a handful. Okay. Slippy, go away, I swear. Am I the only one that has trouble aiming in these games? Because I feel like I'm mostly shooting all over the place. Oh, not again. Is this RNG? Is there a way to properly dodge this, or just go in circles and hope for the best? Mind you, for as long as the fight has been going, now we can do damage. Okay, okay. Oh my god, die. Please?
Hey Einstein, I'm on your side.
Screw you, Falco. Oh, now this will play with 2 analog sticks. One for aiming, one for shooting. I want to say the most important part would be a little bit of aim assist. If it would just slightly lock on, that would be the most important part. But if you're really good at like twitchy shooters like Quake and stuff, probably easier. For me, no difference, I think. I think the parts that would feel harder would be outweighed by the parts that would feel easier to me. That's the thing that happened. Yes! Accomplished. Don't know what the target was here. $790 confirmed kills during the route so far.
We're entering Venom airspace.
Time for the final stage.
Say your prayers, Andross.
And we're down 2 people. Wonderful.
Don't get too cocky, Star Fox.
Let's see how you handle our new ships.
Too bad Dad's not here to see you fail.
So, just like
Never begin drugs.
every good guys,
We'll just see about that.
Star Fox also has an enemy team.
Guys, don't give up.
These guys.
Give it up.
Same idea, different animals, and their ship designs are way cooler if you ask me.
Right behind you.
I'm trying.
Get to the pond, Froggy.
Oh my god!
Location confirmed.
These guys do not mess around.
Give it up. You can't win.
No, where is my... Please! They're tenacious. Give me the cutscene. Oh, you can skip that. Nice.
Cocky, Star Fox.
We've just pressed
Let's
down.
see how you handle our new ships.
Guess we'll find out when Star Fox is released day 1 on Switch 2. I'd be okay with that. There needs to be another one.
Make sure you never begin drugs. We'll just see about that, Star Wolf.
Like,
You guys don't
if
give up.
Switch 2 releases with an F-Zero and the Star Fox game,
Give it up.
that would be sick.
Can't win.
I don't see it happening necessarily, but with all the games that they still released on the Switch now, can you please fly past me?
Hey, nice
I
aircraft.
want to do a looping. Thank you. Oh, U-turn. Like, they gotta have something as launch titles. No?
Give it up. You can't win.
I'm trying. Go.
I see you got new ships.
I see you got new ships, immediately needs help.
But I'm better. I can't shake this guy.
And I can barely do damage, Falco.
Come on, Froggy.
Probably not launch rate. Yeah, I don't think
Right behind
that's
you.
likely. Probably a new Mario Kart because 8 has been around forever now. Of course you're being hit.
You're not welcome here.
Oh my god, leave me alone.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
I am the great Leon.
Why must they be so fast? Hey,
But I'm better.
yeah, you can mash real good, my friend.
Fox, get this guy off me.
Do you see how little damage they take as well? Can't wait to get blue shelled online again. Yes, exactly.
Me, I've got a better ship.
That's just part of the fun. You gotta give them credit though for how long they supported Mario Kart 8. I mean, Deluxe, because nobody bought a Wii U, so that doesn't really count.
Party's just begun.
But doesn't the game still regularly hit the sales charts?
I see you
Crazy.
got a new ship.
And again, it is really good.
I'm gonna bust you up real good.
Bustin' makes you feel nervous.
Hey, nice aircraft, guys.
Maybe talk less shit when you need help.
Not yet. The party's
party's just begun. Not yet. The party's just begun.
This would be so much easier if I had weapon upgrades.
Hey, nice aircraft, guys.
In celebration of the characters repeating their lines, this would be so much easier if I had weapon upgrades. Another DLC with the same amount of tracks as the first one would be the realistic option, and I would be okay with it. The way they supported Smash and Mario Kart is how I wish all DLC would be handled.
We'll just see about that, Star Wolf.
I think I'm even okay with the price.
You guys don't give up.
Like, we still got like years worth of
Not yet.
support.
The party's just begun.
I'm gonna bust you up real good.
Why did that not lock on?
Fox, get this guy off me. This is really starting to tick me.
Sorry, Slippy. I have a hard time carrying. Why am I not doing the...
I'm gonna bust you up real
Thank you.
good. You're not welcome here.
I don't think I'll make it past the stage.
I'm mostly
Yeah,
out of
beautiful.
leads.
I'm gonna bust you up real good.
Lock on!
I see you got new shit. You're not welcome here.
Not yet. The party's
Does this guy even take damage? Like,
not yet. The party's just
do you see how little I do? What is this?
I am the great Leon.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Where's this?
I'm gonna bust you up real good.
I
You're not
don't see this happening, guys.
I'm gonna bust you up real good.
No. Went straight past the help.
take care of you.
I'm hit. No!
Double dash to double dasher. I could see it.
Don't get
Is there a way to skip this fight? Because goddamn.
Let's see how you handle our new ships.
too bad Dad's not here to see you fail. We'll make sure you never regain drugs. We'll just see about that, Star Wolf.
Oh,
Don't give up.
the fact that enemies can just tackle you like this, but when you do it, it's not okay. That's just not fair. I understand that's just how video games work generally, but come on.
Dude, he's right behind you.
Now watch him.
Froggy.
Yeah. Now I see why they take less damage. You can actually see the barrier like around them pop up. They do a barrel roll.
I can't shake this guy.
Yeah, I can't hit them. Two of... Oh my god, into a pillar.
I am the great Leon. Get to the
Okay, so the idea is to mash them to death. Okay. Dude! Don't get too cocky, Star Fox. I'm not trying. Do you see how the difficulty really ramps up right at the end?
Let's see how you handle our new ships.
Too bad Dad's not here to see you fail. We'll make sure you never regain drugs.
I should not have hit that
About
pillar.
that, Star Wolf. You guys don't give up.
There's Falco, what are you doing? You wanna help?
Get to the pond, Froggy.
Now I see. Oh my god, I'm a fool. We are down one teammate. That's why this is so much harder too.
Give it up. You
Because
win.
two are usually on one of ours.
I'm
Oh my god.
you up. Gee, I've been saved
Fuck you, Falco.
Fox, get this guy off me!
I'm just gonna keep doing U-turns because for some reason that seems to help.
Not yet. The party's just begun.
Peppy had enough pep in his step. Yeah. Certainly didn't last stage.
Get this guy off me!
I don't even see where you guys are.
Ah! I'm hit!
Of course you are.
Time for a little payback.
Is it really just gonna be Falco and me?
I'm monkey food if I don't leave.
I'm trying to do every dodging maneuver. They stay behind me. What do I do? I could do a looping. Try to get behind them. But why don't we take it from them? It's dumb.
But I'm better.
No, you are cheating.
Time for a little payback.
Hey Rob, pick up please. How are you supposed to hit these?
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Time for a little payback. Bust you up.
I do have infinite life, Skinner. I didn't activate God mode, like infinite health as well, because that's cheating. But as you can see with the difficulty of this game, I feel like infinite lives is a fair compromise to me actually making it through this. I've almost got one of them, I just don't know which one. Oh my god, I went straight in front of him. No, that's cheating, is it? You can consider all of it cheating if you want. I need to make up for my lack of skill, basically. Oh my god. There's always something behind me.
You're not welcome here. Give it up. You can't win.
I could probably win if I played the previous stage to perfection and got in here with the laser upgrades. I kept shooting Falco as I turned around. What the?
Not yet. The party's just begun.
You're not welcome.
Okay, we got one of them. Health! Come on, Falco, you and me. He went through me. You saw that. Oh, friendly fire for them as well, because we heard and saw them take damage. I pray that there's a checkpoint after this. If there isn't, I'm gonna be so mad.
Give it up. You can't win. You're not welcome here.
Oh my god.
You're good, but I'm better.
Ah, you know. The annoying thing is, to me, I clearly, displayably have the lack of skills to like go after them in like proper dogfighting fashion and just keep blasting them. So I understand that's a skill issue. But
But I'm better.
the fact that I seem to have to do these dodging loopings every 2 seconds to be able to survive long enough to do anything is, I don't know. Also feels like could have been done easier. Okay, 2 down, 2 to go.
Give it up! You can't win!
Saw you try on the minimap. Fuck you, dude. Ooh, health upgrade, yes. Now come after me. Come after me, I know you want to. We're just gonna joust. I see you on the minimap. Is he going? Right. He's doing the thing, we're doing the thing. I feel like this stage in particular is the closest a regular human can get to seeing what it feels like to be one of the pilots in Top Gun. Jousting. Oh my god, yes, I can beat you! Now we're circling. Stop. Only I get to do barrel rolls, that's so unfair. Yes, I got you, come here. Oh, mountain. Come on. That's what you get. That done.
I'll go it alone from here.
Far. But like I said, I wouldn't have gotten this far if it wasn't for the infinite lives. Whoops. I was trying to zoom in, but you can't do that here.
I've been waiting for you, Star Fox. No,
Upgrades.
I
Yes.
control the galaxy.
I swear, if there's no check.
Foolish to come against me. Now we will feel true pain.
If I keep going left, shouldn't I go in a circle? Alright. This creeped me out so much as a kid. The huge face suddenly coming at you. Look, this is Andross. Everybody's favorite type of boss monster, which has floaty. How did that not hit me? Floaty panels on his head. A hand. Monkey. Wow, that's hurtful. Yeah, there go my wings. I'm screwed. That wasn't good. I should have bombed. If you come in here through the hard route, he attacks so fast. Spicy bomb in the mouth. Pound. Swat. I would imagine that it hurts a lot to get your hand exploded like this. How did I teleport into his mouth? This is so rude. Wieder. Let's put my weak spot on the things I hit my enemies with. What could go wrong? Yeah, this. Very much this. But at the same time, if I... Why am I not exploding? Now I'm dead, right? This cannot kill. Okay. This attack is just hella annoying. Okay, there we are. Thank you, Star Fox. The idea is that you hit the brakes so that he doesn't suck you in. But at the same time, didn't work for me.
Know that I control the galaxy.
But checkpoint. That's very fair.
To come against me.
Alright,
Now you will feel through.
let's go right this time. Hey, earlier I got another bomb. Alright, next time I just keep going left. Alright. Weird face reveal moment. He immediately starts swinging. Is he gonna do the oh my god. Alright. Hit him with a bomb. Hit the hand as much as I can. It's one down. I bombed next to the mouth. There go my wings. Andross really wants to fight you like this though, because why else would he still spit you out, you know? Come on. Please let the hand explode. Okay. And now you shoot him in the face, preferably the eyes. Oh god, oh god. Does he spit stuff out? Yeah. Oh, health pickups. So creepy.
Only I have the brains to rule Lylat.
He meant that literally, as you can see.
So, Andross, you show your true form.
If you've never experienced Star Fox, yes. This is the true form of Andross. Do I get something for shooting these? No, I don't. The Pastafarians were right all along. What the fuck? I mean, I tried to warn you. But my problem is, I think I need to shoot the eyes, and they are following me. And there's this weird energy beam which does massive damage if I hit it. I think. Yeah, it's the eyes. Alright. Good thing we learned to do all the... That was mean. All the dodging maneuvers in the previous fight. Oh my god, I tackle you! That's so rude. One down. No break! Alright. The eyes are done for. Now it's just the brain, right? Oh no, he teleports. And you... What? No! What? How am I not allowed to fly past him? I'm gonna... I can't boost. Can I? He's on top of me. Dude, what? How is this brain faster than my ship? Like, what am I supposed to be doing? How do I get to a... How exactly am I supposed to get into a position to hit the bulb thing on the back of a brain when this thing is so fast? Left, left.
Foolish to come against me. Now you will feel true.
There's the other bomb. Okay. Is he doing the... Eat my bomb. This also doesn't seem to be a set pattern. Sometimes he does the smashy attack, sometimes he doesn't. Now he was just pointing. Why that doesn't grab me, I don't understand. I'm happy about not taking the damage, but... Alright. This is going better so far. This is going way better, what?
Only I have the brains to rule Lylat.
Alright, doing well so far.
So, Andross, you show your true form.
Eyes first, then the ball. Let's fly away. I don't like how fast they are though. They seem to be following me again. Can I? No. Do a barrel roll. There you go. Wait, is that the trick? What I just did to like try to do this and then get around them and actually what the inside of my head looks same. Well, not exactly, but enough of it. Enough that you would recognize it. Okay, so for some reason the eyes hate it when we do loopings. Oh, didn't get hit by the electric current stuff? Oh my god, where's the eye? Looping, U-turn thingy. Hello Ranger, happy Tuesday. How are you doing? Oh, nice! I was sick. In a good way, not in a I'm fighting flouting eyeballs way. I was so bad at this game as a kid. I'm not great at this game as an adult, and that's why I've had infinite lives. Okay. I was so afraid this thing would suck me in again, but no, it didn't. Oh, you bitch. Wait, he teleports when you get too close. Or doesn't. What the... And there goes my upgrade. I would love to understand the way you're supposed to do this. How? Sometimes he teleports, sometimes he doesn't. What's the play here? It's not loopings, that was an accident. If I do loopings through him, I'm invulnerable. Where is he? No! I was doing so well, come on! There was my second wing. Yeah, no. Try spinning. I've pressed every button and every movement, but I did not try to spin my way out of a brainstem thing. That might work. I do not know. Good idea. Thank you, Psycho. Let's get some more bombs.
It's foolish to come against me.
That's 5 here, right? Oh! That's close. Alright. Let's see if I can do it this well again. Would be nice. I'll start with a left hand, that went easier last time. If I could see it. Alright. Eat my bomb. One down. It's gonna suck me in. I bombed. You saw me. The fact that this takes away your wings and your shot thingy is so mean. We don't need weapon upgrades where we're going. Take another one of those. That enough? He's still alive. Thank you. This fight is making me feel like that on the inside.
Only I have the brains to rule Lylat.
So, Andross.
I like how despite the Arwing wings broken, he does the thing. There's nothing to unfold. Alright. Wait for the boost meter to come back. Oh, less helpful than I thought. It would be so nice if that dropped health. Wrong button. Oh. This is definitely doable. But what do I do about the brain? Come on, do the U-turn for me. If I just keep my distance somehow, that would be super swell. Is there a way to juke the thing into going away from you like this? Because as long as I can just keep going in and getting a few hits in and the thing flies away from me, that's good. Yeah, didn't work. The fact that this thing can teleport? So one thing I didn't explain earlier, when you go to the end of an arena like I just did on the little mini-map, you automatically do... I'm spinning, it doesn't do anything. That would have been a really cool gimmick actually. That you need to get caught and do barrel rolls to like damage him with your wings. But not in this game. Alright. Wrong button. At least I don't take damage during this. I just want to be able to damage with it. Teleport in front of me? No! No! Why can't I land hits now? I was gonna say, where did the brain go? And it's so fast too, like... If anybody has any ideas, I'm more than willing to hear. Well, he's a quick thinker, apparently. At this point, honestly, he deserves the whole Lylat system. To be able to do this, I got an idea. Alright. Thought watch just skip right to the Fair. Fair. Psycho? Mwah. I love you.
What?
Okay. No. I didn't still die.
Don't ever give up, my son.
This was supposed to happen.
Father?
Here we go.
Follow me, Fox.
Bamboozled. Yeah, definitely. Oh, this is not easier if you maneuver like this. No! Please tell me there's a... Yes, there's a checkpoint! Imagine if you had to redo the entire fight and then this. This would be dramatically easier in first person or cockpit mode, but you can't activate that here. You can just zoom out. Alright. There seems to be a pattern, so right, left, right.
Never give up. Trust your instincts.
Left. It's gonna be right again. Right, right. Bye, Dad. Can I shoot?
You've become so strong, Fox.
You saw that there's a second ship that came out of that.
That's our leader.
Yeah. I'm glad it's over. That last fight. Usually Slippy and Peppy now would have also still say something nice, but since they're down, or Peppy is okay, you don't even get to listen to them. Fox doesn't even say anything. Meets his thought to be dead father again. Nobody says anything. Clap, thank you very much. That is the hard route through Star Fox 60 or Lylat Wars. Now Star Fox 128. Wow. There is a Star Fox Adventure, I think it was called, which was a completely different game originally, developed by Rare for the N64. Dinosaur Planet, I think it was called back then. And then they gave it a Star Fox makeover and it became Star Fox Adventure. And it's not horrible from what I remember, but it's also not great. Then there is Star Fox Assault, which is a lot more like Star Fox 64. But this one is an on-rails shooter, as you saw. I mean, we had the flying sections, we had more flying sections, we had a boat section, and then we had flying sections. Star Fox Assault forces you to mix it up. There's flying levels, which are pretty great. And then suddenly there's missions where you walk around in a third-person shooter mode, and those are not great. And there's too many of those. Like, Star Fox Assault could have been a great game, now it's an okay game to me. Because of all the... I'm happy you enjoyed them, Skinner. Those were great. I'm happy you enjoyed them. Then there was Star Fox Command for the DS or 3DS, I forget. Which is basically Star Fox 2, which by then still never got released. That didn't actually happen until the SNES Mini, when they released the Super Nintendo version of that game. And then there's Star Fox Zero, which basically killed the franchise. Not a horrible game from what I've seen, just the gameplay itself, because of the gamepad gyro thing, is like, yeah. Star Fox needs a new game. Just keep it flying, keep it Star Fox. It's not Walking Fox, it's not Run and Gun Fox.
Star Fox, we are in your debt. I would be honored to have you as part of the Cornerian...
Oh no, sir. We prefer doing things our own way.
Great Fox is ready to go.
It's time for us to go now.
I mean, fair enough, the General doesn't hear it. Background characters just baked into the background. Yes, this is so nostalgic for me. Like the Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, games like this, where they didn't quite yet have the technology or the processing capabilities to give them all like 3D models, so they just did a JPEG for the background of them. Just, I mean, it objectively doesn't look great, but I have a soft spot for them now. Star Fox Zero literally would have been the GOAT thanks to Platinum and Nintendo forced them to implement the damn Wii U gamepad. Yes. Yes. The game looks beautiful. If you do like that type of gameplay, it's gonna be amazing. It's just, I don't. And most people agreed because nobody bought it. I tried playing it, I have a copy, but meh. Not if I don't have to. Not if somebody forces it. Not unless somebody forces it. It's just not for me. So yeah, Star Fox needs a new game. I think at this point, fans of a franchise, we're so starved, I would be okay with a Star Fox 128, a Star Fox 64 remake. I mean, there is a port, remake, remaster for the 3DS. I think it was a launch game even. And that one looks beautiful. I was thinking of playing that, but getting a 3DS game on stream is an issue, and emulation for the game is imperfect. There are a couple stages where the picture just turns around in current emulators, and you can't really play like that. So no. Maybe one day I will get another one of these. That'd be nice. Oh, not canon as far as I'm aware, but if you do want to see more of Fox, James McCloud, Fox's dad, He actually is a playable character in F-Zero X. Don't remember about F-Zero GX, but he is an F-Zero racer. Don't know why. And there he's a human being, not a fox person. So, coincidence? I don't know. The end. Total hits 848. Rank in, whatever that means. I think I got a high score. Let's find out. Hey! Yes. Oh. This controls so weird. What name do I go with? Jack doesn't fit. M-Fly doesn't fit. So it's gonna be Egg. Hey, first rank. To be fair, the others are just basically placeholders. Invoice.
One steep bill.
Cornerian Army. Attention, General Pepper. Payment due for services rendered. Venomian units destroyed 848. Total amount due space dollars 54,272. And this is beautiful. The game doesn't do anything until you press another button. You get to stamp the invoice. It's little details like this. Other than what you've seen, there's a bunch of other stages that we haven't played. Those are also fun. Like I said, there's one stage where you get to play with a tank, the Landmaster. I hate that land. It's so annoying. It's a good game. If you've never played yourself, you definitely should. If you have a Switch and you've got the Nintendo Switch Online expansion thing, then you do have this game. It's part of the N64 emulation package on there. It's not widescreen there, unfortunately, but it's a good game. You should definitely play it. I do enjoy it. I feel like I've become a better video game player after I pulled through with those last two stages and that final boss fight. That was rough. Yeah. Oh, there's also a versus mode. If you want to play with your buddies, you can shoot each other down. Which is, depending on your skills, more or less like that fight against, the dog fight against Star Wolf team that you saw me do. I want to imagine, like, I would think Skinner knows how to play these games really well. And I'm pretty sure if we played against each other, it would go exactly like what you saw me do earlier. Somebody just like zipping and zooming around and doing like the U-turns and the loopings and stuff, and I'm like, I'm not hitting things. I remember playing this once with a couple friends from school. That was fun for an hour. Never played it after that. It's not known for its multiplayer component, but it's fun if you enjoy it. And training mode, which teaches you the basics of a game, like how to fly, how to move, how to shoot. Yeah, good game. Play it. Click. Living in America at the time, had Star Fox Zero imported from the UK. Wait, why did you import it from the UK? Did it not release at the same time in the USA? It was an expensive overseas shipping summer, right after my birthday. I'm happy it got there for your birthday, because I'm like, that's cool. I'm sorry it was Star Fox Zero that you received then on your birthday, because played it for about an hour, completed, never went back. Yeah. But hey, kudos to you for actually finishing it. I did not have that energy at all. Not one bit. Do you have any other thoughts about Star Fox? I have not played Star Fox, as in the very first one, in forever. I know I have it. I remember once playing it at a friend's house when we were like 6 or something like that. And I remember back then not loving it, because they basically did the game you just saw, but on a Super Nintendo. So they put this cool graphics chip into the cartridge itself to support the console with rendering the game. But it looks like one of those 3D wireframe kind of things. Like, let me Google an image of it. Super Nintendo, Star Fox. Also, it's running at like 15 frames per second because the console is really struggling. At the time, that was super impressive. But yeah, Star Fox 64 blows it out of the water. It's like comparing Pong and Super Mario World. It's like, okay, they're two video games, but like just the images alone, but the ability to present the idea of how it works is just leaps and bounds beyond that. Star Wing is the reason I hate the whole franchise. Did they call it Star Wing over here in Europe? Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Opening the wiki page. Star Fox in the USA, in Europe, Star Wing. Then they did something like that again with calling Star Fox 64 Lylat Wars in Europe for reasons. You gotta really give them credit though for doing something so weird in the sense. Because if you look at the box art for the original Star Fox or Star Wing, they used like these Muppet kind of puppets for the characters that looked like realistic versions of the characters you just saw in the video game. I don't know many other games that went all the way out to make actual 3D puppets of the characters just for marketing shots and the box art. Like, it's pretty impressive. Yeah. Star Fox 64 is basically a reboot of a franchise. It's not that much different from the original game. So it's not like we really missed out on much. And as far as I'm aware, there isn't really that much connective tissue between the games in terms of the story. Like, it's not like if you haven't played 1, then you will not understand the story of 2. It's always Star Fox, the team, the mercenary group that we just played with. They have the good guys, they have a big ship, it's called Great Fox. There's a robot, Rob, he does support. And then they go and save the world. And sometimes they end up on a weird dinosaur planet with everybody's first fur bait love, Crystal, I think was her name, from Star Fox Adventures. Star Fox Adventures. What's her name? Crystal? Crystal? I don't know. I've played it in German back then. Don't think. Do they ever say her name out loud? I don't know. It's Crystal with a K. If you Google her, I believe you will understand why I described her the way I did. She gave the series the very much totally needed sex appeal that was missing. Actually played Adventure, got motion sickness constantly, but I wasted my pocket money on it, so... Did you, besides the motion sickness, did you like the game? Because I want to say the game came out at a time where there was no Zelda game on the GameCube. And I know my best friend at the time, he really liked the game. I found the whole like... I want to say dragons. The dinosaurs part kind of annoying because it felt unnecessary to me. And I mean, ultimately I think Nintendo agreed that that was not the right direction to take the series, because we never got another one like that. I don't know if I liked it, I can't tell you honestly. So no, I don't think it was good in hindsight. Yeah, it was okay. It was okay. I feel like especially because it was so much like a Zelda game, it immediately sparked those comparisons. And I mean, fair, I want to say. Maybe we'll stream it at some point. Then Tifa can do all the adventuring part and I'll do all the shooty parts. Because that's what kept me playing back then. I really wanted another Star Fox game. Like the pew pew shooty on rails spaceship part. And there are those sections in Star Fox Adventure as well. It's just they are very few and far in between. I think the very last boss fight uses those. One part of it at least. There's one at the beginning of the game, I think. And then there's like 3 or 4 more. Most of it is very like 3D platform action adventure, Zelda-ish. I don't know why they did that. I think ultimately it was because Rare at the time worked on Dinosaur Planet, the game that was originally the prototype. For so long, I remember reading articles about that. And like, oh, a new N64 game by Rare, and then you saw those Dinosaur Planet screenshots. And that looked really cool for the time. Not like something I would necessarily enjoy, because I don't ever really like the dinosaurs, don't really do too much to me. But hey, Rare at the time, every game they made was basically amazing. So when Rare makes a game, you go buy the game and you play it. And then that kind of went into development hell, took forever, and then Star Fox Adventure is what happened to it. Didn't you also have to constantly take care of your little sidekick dinosaur? Oh god, the memories are coming back. Yeah, you did. It was like... Oh, is there another game that uses a mechanic like this? Yeah, I want to say... Imagine a Zelda game. Oh, Wind Waker I think is a somewhat fair comparison. If you've played Wind Waker, or if you've seen somebody play Wind Waker, towards the end of a game, I think the Fire Temple and the Earth Temple, you have to have a buddy with you. One is this, spoilers for Wind Waker, one is this bird girl, one of Naruto, and the other one is are they Kokiri? One of these leaf creatures, the cute ones. Either way, you have a buddy system. So, as far as I remember, very early on in the game, you get this dinosaur buddy that like helps you with stuff. And then you have to give him like items, and you have to tell him to perform certain things to progress through the game. It's kind of like HMs in the Pokemon game used to be. Except you had your buddy, and you needed to like pick up items to make him do things like this. The more I remember and talk about it, the more I understand why they never made something like that again. Yeah, it was not a good match. No. What a shame. What a shame. What isn't a shame is the fact that I need to go to bed. I need to get some sleep. And I'm gonna go check on Tifa, because I'm pretty sure by now the drugs she was given this morning all wore off. So let's see if she's still fine with sitting and laying around and stuff. The plan for tomorrow is to start Yoshi's story. That depends on Tifa's back, mostly. I would imagine, since I've been able to stream just fine. My stomach should be able to handle it, and I'm feeling okay. But if she has trouble sitting for too long, then we can't do that. If for some reason she isn't able to make it through a whole stream, I'll do another Jack solo stream. I don't know what I would play then, but yeah. Either way, we're back, people. We're back. I'm thinking, while I'm sitting here talking to all of you during the end of the stream, what's this really chill music I'm listening to? It kind of sounds like Super Mario 64, one of those water stages. I still have a game running in the background. It's the main menu music, and it's lulling me to sleep. Let's not do that. Falling asleep on stream is not something I've planned. Mame is streaming, so let's go raid Mame. Call me Manev18. There you go. If you cannot stick around for the raid, please check out Malmo whenever it's convenient. Currently playing Tomb Raider, the reboot from I think 2013. Finished the story, now let's 100% this game is the stream title. So, sounds good. Let's join them on that. No sleeping stream, Sag. I'm sorry. I know other people do that, and like more power to them. I don't think I would ever watch one of those. And in the same vein, I don't think I would ever do one of those. Like, do you... Answer this honestly, because I know the answer will be yes otherwise. Do you really want to see me lay in bed, passed out, sleeping, rolling around, probably farting, and just turning around for a couple hours? I mean... I said answer honestly, you weirdos. No, yeah, exactly. Like, we don't have smell-o-vision yet, so you can't even smell the farts. You know, what's the point? I mean, that's just half the fun if you could only hear them. I think you'd watch mine. Benjima, if you ever do a sleeping stream, I'll check it out, because I love you, but wouldn't be my first choice. I'm just saying. The raid is about to kick off. I'm gonna press this button. Thank you everybody for being here with us, listening to our turkey stories and watching Star Fox 64. Please stick around for a if you can. I'll be back tomorrow. Bye!
Thank you, thank you.